She usually smells sort of quite oniony.
It's quite a strong smell. For some reason I thought it's called fishiitis.
Radiographer Kelly Fido-White has an unusual metabolic condition with a rather unpleasant symptom.
The main sort of scientific name for it is trimethylaminuria. It's also known as fish odour syndrome.
The condition affects her on a daily basis, and it first became apparent when she was at school.
There was more than one occasion where I'd say, oh, I've had fish paste sandwiches for my lunch, when kids would say, oh, you smell of fish. That was quite difficult to deal with as a teenager.
The fact that she was bullied about it made it 10 times worse, I think, for her. And certainly for me, it bothered me.
I was spending a stupid amount of time in the shower, red hot water, scrubbing until my skin was bright red.
Kelly's condition, shortened to TMAU, isn't caused by poor hygiene. Her body is unable to break down a compound found in food that contains a substance called choline, meaning a lot of ingredients are off the menu.
One of the things that they say to you is, if it smells going in, it's going to smell coming out. So things like fish, seafood are all triggers.
The body disposes of the compound in sweat, breath and urine, emitting a pungent odour that can resemble rotten fish, onions and faecal matter.
As far as I know, this condition affects between 300 and 600 people worldwide. It's not a very well known condition at all. A lot of GPs have never even heard of it.
In fact, Kelly diagnosed herself.
From watching documentaries about it, things just started to fall into place. It was like, that sounds like it could be me. And ultimately I ended up being tested and it came back positive. There's no magic pill that you can take to make it better. I personally take a cocktail of medications. That's the pills that I take. We don't know whether they work or not, but I try and keep on top of it as best I can. There's very few other symptoms at all, but of course you've got the side effects of anxiety, social isolation. It's hard.
To limit the amount of people she's exposed to, Kelly took a job working nights, but it's not been easy.
You could trace Kelly's smell up the corridor.
Certain people had made comments. What was upsetting her was how people were dealing with it. And at that point she wasn't herself.
I've had many complaints about Kelly's smell to me from a variety of staff within the department. It's hard when you get these complaints, as Kelly's a good friend.
Finding love gave her a much-needed confidence boost.
Michael's helped me to cope by making me see the funny side of the condition.
I didn't really notice her smell straight away when we first started seeing each other. I don't believe she tried to hide it. Kelly's confidence has definitely improved over the years. She still doubts herself a little bit now and again. You know, I think the best way of me helping Kelly with the condition is to be supportive about the condition.
I'm sure he won't mind me saying this, but he's, you know, he produces his own smells anyway.
Kelly's now open with friends, colleagues and patients.
I am more chilled out about it now. I can't say that if somebody complained tomorrow, I wouldn't still find it a little bit cutting, but I deal with it by educating that person now.
Feeling confident enough to speak out about her condition, Kelly hopes she will inspire others to feel comfortable in their own skin.
She's compassionate, she's hardworking, she's innovative really in her job and her home life, I think.
I'm very proud in the way she copes with the condition. I'm very proud of her as a person, full stop.